AITAH for telling my family no one is going to beat the shit out of my kid. My son is 13 and we just moved back to my hometown after I haven't lived here for 27 years. He's been struggling a little more at school this year and we have been concerned about the bad influence from some of his classmates. My sister has 2 special needs kids and it was a very dramatic impact on our entire family when her first son was born with CP. She has become an advocate and the rest of the family can feel her anguish. My son got in trouble at school. The teacher claimed he was picking on a special needs kid. I accidentally sent a message to him and my mom about the incident. I mistakenly meant to include his mom, my spouse, but basically ousted him to my family when I accidentally sent it to my mom instead. So this upset my mom and family and we were there for dinner. My mom pulled my son aside and whispered in his ear, "If you ever pick on a special needs kid again, I'm going to beat the shit out of you." This upset my son and when his mom found out she was pissed. She reached out to my mom to discuss it. My mom avoided the conversation for a few weeks until too much time had gone on to address it. Today I was talking to my sister and she mentioned a small conflict she had with our mom. I brought up the situation with my son only to say how my mom avoided the conflict. My sister doubled down and said, "Sorry, I'd beat the shit out of him too." My reply, "Nobody will be laying a hand on my fucking kid." As much as I tried to de-escalate the situation and explained no parent or grandkid should ever speak to a kid like that, she kept deflecting and said my spouse is not a good parent, my son should be on medication and has ADHD, he's being tested and doesn't. I eventually said I'm sorry she was upset but the fact remains no one will be touching my kid and I hope she feels the same way about hers. I quickly got off the phone but I'm still steaming at the audacity and double standard about this. I can't believe I'm the R here but I know somehow an irrelevant comment during this spat will be their focus and how I'm wrong. I'm open-minded and would also love some feedback. Maybe I'm too close to the situation to have an unbiased view of it. Edit. After a few comments I wanted to add. We did take this situation very seriously. He lost all of his privileges and we scolded him, especially because he should be more sympathetic since this is something we are familiar with in our family. Edit 2. I've been trying to reply to everyone else's comments and it's starting to get repetitive. You will get a lot more details and insight about him and this if you read my comments too.